Hi guys, I'm Gagazita. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to this beauty space where I just love to share my love for makeup, old makeup, new makeup, all kind of makeup. Today's video is gonna be a 2 looks 1 palette using this palette right here. The reason why I'm using a look that I didn't create, I don't know if you remember the color, sorry, let me show you. You can see I didn't create this look with this palette here at all, but I forgot to film the intro to this video, so here I am with this look. This look is coming really soon, so please subscribe and you're gonna see this look really soon, okay? Hopefully so. But by the way, keep on watching and let me know down below which one is your favorite look and if you're gonna use it. I am so curious to know. And I have, let me tell you one more thing. I am so glad to tell you that even though this is obviously a summertime palette, I created 2 really full-time look. I don't know how I did it. I feel that I was just feeling the September vibes, you know. So I gonna let you with the 2 looks that I created with this beauty here. But please let me know down below which one is your favorite look. If you have one, if you don't need to be mean. You can just say something else. You know, if you don't have nothing nice to say, just say nothing. But please say me something. I want to read your comment. I am so. You know what? The good thing about being a really micro YouTuber is that you pretty much never have comments. So whenever you have one comment, you're like, I comment! Oh my god! And that's not my mom! Woohoo! Okay. But I will let you with the 2 looks and let me know which one is your favorite, okay? I feel that I already say that, but keep on watching. Let's start by using some eyeshadow primer. I'm using the P. Louise eyeshadow base into the shade Rumors number 2. And to blend it, I'm using my Sigma F87. Since I'm doing this makeup, how I will do my makeup in my daily basis, I will help a little bit the green in my inner corner by using my NYX Jumbo eye pencil. I'm just putting this eye pencil into my inner corner just to help the green to pop a little bit more. The same brush that I use for the primer, I'm cleaning a little bit the edges of the white. No, just because it's too much. Now I'm grabbing my oldie but trusty BH Cosmetics small foam brush with the shade Petal Pop. And I'm popping this color into my inner corner. Look, the pigment. Oh my god, it's pretty much the same shade of my top. Love it. So bright and neon and fun. I was feeling that it had too much fallout, but it was because of me. I took too much shadow here. You can actually see the pigment in the shadow. It's amazing. Look how fun can be a completely naked eye with just this pop of color in your inner corner. I love this kind of look, honestly. Please, I have my NYX Jumbo here besides me. I will put this one into my waterline. Of course, I'm gonna use the shade Petal Pop over it. How fun is a naked look with this pop of color? Love it. Now I'm gonna go for one of my favorites. This one is the Sigma E42. Is this kind of really small pointy crease brush. Love it. And I will reach for the only darker color of the palette, which is the shade Caligna. I feel that I will have to use this color pretty much in every look, but it's okay. Now I'm placing this color into my outer V, and you can see how much it is pigmented. Let me actually show you in the other eye. There is nothing here. Can you see? So much pigment. Really need to be careful when you play with this dark of a color with brands that are really good at Ensley Reign. Same shade close to my lower lash line, just into the middle of my lower lash line. Don't much. I will go a little bit more upwards with this color, a little bit more where I will create my false crease. A little bit more upwards in this way. When I blend, it will reach upwards a little bit more. And I want to keep this look extremely dramatic, so I will grab a clean blending brush. I will grab my Refer number 15, and I will just blend what is here into my crease, just what is left. And from time to time, I will clean into this sponge shifty thingamajiggy here, and I will just, blend here into my crease. This is something about Ensley Reign that I do really love. You can actually really play with the pigment of the eyeshadow. Can you see how this one here, it's kind of becoming a little bit more on the pinkier side. I don't know if you can see, but it's like a light berry, and then we have this dark plum shade here. I'm used two different shades, but I am just blending what was on my eye. This for me, it's the sign of a really good eyeshadow. You can actually maneuver it. I will come really close to this green, but never over the green, because purple and green, they don't mix well together. Now I want to use my finger. I don't want to use glitter glue, water. I want to use nothing. I will try to use just my finger. And I want to use the shade of Fairy Flatter down here, tapping with the clean finger. I tapping the creases on my eyelid, and now I will place this color all over my eyelid. I told you, this look is so simple that it's ridiculous, right? I don't know how, but this color actually keeps the whole look together. Love that for me. I need to change a finger just to help me out a little bit more. I don't know how I do this. I just only on makeup I can use both hands. I actually, in real life, when it doesn't come, not real life, when it doesn't come to a shadow, I cannot do this. But when it comes to a shadow, for some really strange reason, I can do this. I'm placing the shadow just where I can, trying to keep it really onto my lid. Let me see the mask that I create. Okay. Now I'm gonna come back. Now I'm gonna come back with the first brush and the shade Caligna, and I wanna replace it in the outer part, just to bring it back a little bit more. Here in my outer crease, just to keep the look nice and soft. I don't know, this look for me, it's more of a bright color, of course, bright, colorful, but it has like a faux feel into it. Am I wrong? It's just because it's September. I don't know. Maybe it's because of that, but I still feel that this I created a really bright full time eye look. Pretty perfect, a pretty nice September look. What do you think? Coming back with the extremely fluffy brush, just blending the edges of everything else I have going on here, right? This is a really easy to go look. I feel that I don't know who you are, but you probably can do this one here and maybe even better. Let me put some lashes and come back to show you the final result and tell you what I have going on in the rest of my face. Okay? Okay, I was about to put lashes, but I wanted to show you the look first before lashes. I don't know, I just love when YouTubers do this, so I decided to do the same too. And yeah, I actually placed a little bit of, I did a liner. I used my NYX one. I did some liner. I pushed the cut a little bit here. I did a cut liner and I elongated to the inner corner to just, I don't know, I just was feeling it. And then with a larger brush, I just blend the edges here of my eyeshadow just to make it a little bit less, a little bit more blended and outer line. Now I'm gonna put the lashes, then I'm gonna be right back. So this is the look with the lashes, and honestly, I am loving this so freaking much. I love this makeup look. And I turn on my candle. Yay for me. I passed the whole video with the car and the candle turned off. Now she's turned on. She's on fire. Just keep on watching to look to the next look. I'm gonna start as always by using an eyeshadow primer. Today I'm gonna use this one here from the About Face. I have pretty much nothing going on my face. I'm using foundation, a little bit of blush and bronzer and highlighter. And then on my lips, I'm using a plumping lip gloss by Beauty Bay just because I wanted to, plump my lips. I do my eyes, then I can decide what kind of color I'm gonna go for. I feel that at this point, I used pretty much every color from this palette, but this one here, this one is the only one that I haven't used, and these two here are the two that I have not used. Am I right? I think so. But let's start with the purple shade. So I'm gonna grab my Sigma E25, which is the classic blending and tapering brush. And the color that I shall not say the name because I don't know how it is pronounced. And ooh, look at the pigmentation, you guys. And I'm pressing this color into my crease. Oh, look, the pigment in this color, it's unreal. Look at this. How, wow. It's so bright, it's amazing. I'm gonna grab my Sigma E33, which is this small version of the E38. Of course, I will have to go into the color Caligna. Now I'm placing this color into my outer V, and I'm placing this color into my inner corner too. We're gonna do a Hello Eye today. Now I'm backing with this the fluffy brush that I used, the purple. I'm just blending the edges of the shade Caligna with the same brush that I used to put the purple shade on. Not too much, just to blend the edges a little bit more. That's blending really well. The difference between the two colors is huge, but they are still blending really well together. Since I wanted this purple shade to be a little bit more bright, I'm adding a little bit more on my crease. And now I feel that I lost too much the definition of the color Caligna, so I'm adding a little bit more here on my outer V and come back to the purple one. I'm pretty happy with the blend right now. So we will grab this flat top brush. This one is the Sigma E15. And I'm grabbing the shade Caligna and I'm putting this color really close to my lower lash line right here. And then I like to push out the edges a little bit more. Look how much fallout I have here, but this is because of me. I always have a hard time to don't have fallout because I feel that my hand is too heavy when I take my shadow. I take too much shadow at once. So I feel that it's a me problem. But as you can see, it cleaned out. I feel that it cleaned out pretty easy. If you're really heavy-handed like I am, I will recommend you to tap your brush before put on your eyes. I just always forget to do so. Now, the tip of the brush that I use, the purple one, I will re-grab the purple shade down here, tap the excess. I have to remember this to myself. And I will just blend underneath my lower lash line with this color. Trying to don't go too much low because purple can be a little bit. It's a really warm purple, so it won't look like I just was punched. I'm gonna use a little bit of glitter glue just in the middle of my eye. Today I'm doing with a synthetic brush. I will put on the middle where I don't have any shadow and a little bit on the edges too. And with the same brush, I will grab finally the shade Garden Glow, which for some reason on my review I called Golden Glow. I don't know what I was thinking. Garden Glow, it's an amazing, stunning color. This shade is really smooth and soft without being, you don't feel it like it's wet when you touch it. On the lid, you can really see it sparkling. It's a really nice shade. Wow. I'm gonna come back with the shade Caligna and my brush. I'm adding this color just a little bit more here on the edges of the shimmer just to help it blend a little bit better. Blend a shimmer shade over a glitter glue and at the same time blending with a matte shade. It's kind of hard, I will not be lying to you. For my inner corner, I will grab the other color that I didn't use yet, which is this one here, Sunbeam. And this is really chunky when you grab it on your brush, but I'm gonna use it wet. And hopefully I will be able to use it as inner corner. Ooh, oh wow, that is a stunner. I feel that it's worked, right? Oh wow. I loved this color. It's so pretty. It's amazing. It's really textured, so it's not like the best color to use as inner corner highlighter, but it is so reflective. It's back again with the brush with a little bit of Caligna and just tapping the excess again. And now with the brush with the purple, I want to clean this mess a little bit. This look, it's beautiful. Let me put some lashes and I'm gonna be right back to talk about the two looks I created with this beautiful palette. For some really messed up reason, I created the most full time look with a really bright palette. I remember the color, sorry, it's this one here. But I was able to create something really, really full leaning. And you know what? I'm so here for it. I'm feeling that I'm really feeling the September vibes. I don't know. I will say that this look here, it's more fall time, it's more Halloween time vibes, but you know what, I kind of like it. I do like it. So on my waterline, I'm using the Sneaks. What is this? Epic Wear. This one is in the shade Intense Teal. I wish it was a little bit lighter. I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of dark and yummy, which is pretty, but it just makes this look much more uh smoky than I was intended to. I don't know, this look it's really full time and I like the way the purple base blend with the purples all over my eyelids, but you still have this pop of green in the middle. It's amazing. Ensley Reign quality never let me down. On my lips. On my lips, I'm wearing the on my lips, I'm wearing the who does remember this brand here? What's this? Lime Crime. This one is in the shade Sasha. I don't know what Sasha. She's lovely. But by the way, this is the color. It's a really warm pinkish shade. I don't know. I know I am completely out of the Gen Z beloved one, but go a little bit far away so we can talk about the two looks I created with this palette right here. So that's a bit enough. And I have to be honest with you, I loved the two looks I created so freaking much. The first one was much more brighter because of the pop of green, and the second one is way much more fall time. And let's talk about Ensley, the palette. The palette, it's lovely. You have, I will say, six really special shades. You don't have any just metallic in this palette here. The six shadows are all dual chrome or even multi-chromes. All of them are really special and unique, so they are amazing. The shadows by themselves are really unique. I don't know how many banana pastel yellows do you own in your collection. I don't know about you, but I don't own a lot of them. And I don't own any, not too much of those really bright, almost neon lime green, lime yellow shades either. There are a lot of colors here that are really unique add-ons to my collection, but as color story, I have to be honest with you, it doesn't work really well because all the three looks that I created with this one here, which was one in the first impression, and then those two that you saw today, needed me to reach out for the shade Caligna to deepen up the color, the eye look, because if you don't want an all pastel look, the only color that you can really reach out to deepen up your look is this one here. So it can be a little bit of a repetitive kind of thing, not really my preferred things. So the color story, and I feel that another thing is missing in this palette here. It's a true inner corner highlighter shade. Of course, on me, I can use the yellow as inner corner because it's really pastel and light. But if you're lighter than me, I don't think you have a inner corner highlighter in this palette here, which is such a shame. Just the two colors more will make this palette perfect. But yeah, I am still in love with this palette here, and I will still recommend you this palette here because I feel that this one here it's gonna be an amazing companion palette. You know, the palette that you just reach out for one or maybe two colors. Or you can do create a full look. You saw I create three looks with this palette here, but in the end of the day, this one here is gonna be more of a companion palette for me. Sometimes this is a nice thing, but I would like to read the next video, and this is all for today, and see you soon. Bye.